Bill and Ted might be one of the best guilty pleasure series of all time, in my opinion. And since a new movie came out yesterday, I thought this might be one of the best times to rank their movies from the worst to the best. Coming in at number 3 is Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey. This just seemed to be missing the wit and charm that Bill and Ted have, in my opinion. Like, it tried to take itself too seriously with the plot, tried to make it like too complicated, in my opinion, too. Had too many conveniences. It also seemed to not have the simpleness and fun of the other two Bill and Ted movies. And also, they did not time travel once in the movie. And finally, another huge problem I had with the movie was we never actually got to find out the villain's plan. We see him send out the robots and stuff, but we never find out what his plan is. We know he's changing the future, but how? What is going to happen? And also, he never actually does anything. His robots that he created do everything for him. So it makes the villain a lot less menacing. If you're going to throw a villain into the Bill and Ted movies, in my opinion, make them actually do things. There's a lot of creative ideas. I liked how they focused on Bill and Ted's fears in some scenes. There were one or two funny moments in it for sure. It's just, it doesn't have the charm or wit or like simpleness or fun as often as the other two Bill and Ted movies. Coming in at number 2 is Bill and Ted Face the Music. In my opinion, the movie cleverly combines the first two Bill and Ted movies, Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure and Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey. It cleverly combines them to the point where it's not like stupid, but to the point of where like you get the best of both worlds. Like you still get to go into hell and stuff, but you still have them time travel. And the humor works. Seeing Keanu Reeves back in the role and like seeing like the character of John Wick doing the voice of Ted, seeing him do the voice is honestly hilarious. The characters that they added in, I really liked, and the plot made sense. There were a lot of funny moments, a lot of creative things in it, a lot of fun, a lot of charm, a lot of wit. Not a guilty pleasure movie like the first one is for me, but still a very, very enjoyable movie for Bill and Ted fans. Coming in at number 1 is Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. This is just a serious guilty pleasure for me. I love this movie. Let me start with the plot, and they mainly focus on the simple Bill having to go to a military school if he doesn't succeed on his history final. And I just really like how simple and small that is. It's not like something that would destroy the whole world. There is a risk that would destroy the whole world. They don't bring it up that often. They focus more on the military school thing, and I really, really like how they focus on the smaller and more simple thing more. How it's not like, oh my god, the whole world's gonna be destroyed if we do this. And there's also still the whole the world's gonna be destroyed if we do this. Because they say there wouldn't be world peace if you guys didn't become a band. So that really helps. The humor is spot on. The plot is simple enough to I could turn my brain off and just laugh at the jokes constantly. Laugh at what all the characters are doing, have fun with all of it. I just cannot help but love this movie. Everything is just great. A perfect guilty pleasure in my opinion. There's nothing to hate. The one problem I have with this movie is they never really explain how the time machine works, but other than that, it's just a movie that I cannot help but just smile at every time I watch it. Okay everyone, that was my ranking of the 3 Bill and Ted movies. Tell me your ranking down in the comment section. I'd love to hear them. And also, thank you for listening. Like and subscribe if you want to support me. Also, have a great week everybody. Next week, hoping to have a new video out.